Well, first of all, you got to sit down with them at some point and say, this isn't for everybody. If you want to shoot 30 shots a game, you're not coming here. If you want to be the only guy in the team that can play, you're not going to come here. If there are major flaws in the game that you think you can hide, you're not coming here. If you want to chase, smoke, drink, carouse, you can't do it here. You'll be in a 30-30 movie. So you can't do it here. It's those things first. Character matters for us. You know, you talk about, well, you're not going to have them long. Well, I want you to think about that. If that's the case, and I have to bring a team together and win, and everyone is important in this program, and their futures, we got to have a bunch of good kids with good hearts. They got to have character. They got to have, they've got to understand, and I've got to teach them quickly. Someone said, who's leading? My job is to teach them all to lead. And leadership is serving, not go get me my water. No, leadership, and I need to teach all of them. If you ever want to lead, you have to serve. Some of them know that, but if you think that's born in young people, you're crazy. Because even the guys that have the biggest personalities don't really understand what it is to lead. So character matters. You have to have a certain skill set, a certain athleticism to be able to play and to get this done. Where everyone's Super Bowl. I'm not going to hide you. It's kind of, I'm in New York City, driving by Carnegie Hall. Down in Harlem, the Apollo Theater. That's our stage. That's our stage. If you can make it on this stage, you write your own ticket. But I will say this, I can't hide you. So if you're up on that stage and you can't perform at the Apollo, they give you the hook. Yeah. The Sandman jumps out and jerks you off the stage. And so I say that in that that's what Kentucky is right now. We're that stage, if you can make it, Anthony Davis, Michael Kidd, if you have flaws, it's exposed. There's no hiding. So it's a unique player that comes with us.
Would we be surprised that the kid you have to get that fulfills all that really your pool is narrowed?
It is.
And we don't. Today's society,
we don't recruit. We have right now a lot of people recruiting the kids in the womb, and they're recruiting them. I mean, we have to wait a little bit. I mean, we can't. I'm recruiting some juniors in that junior class, 6 kids. We're not recruiting 100. There are 6 kids. In the class after that, there are 3 kids. That's it. Now, 2 or 3 of these juniors may drop off. We may add 1 or 2. Right. But it's never going to be 30. It may be 8 or 9. And you say, well, 8 or 9, yeah, we have to sign 5 to 7, 8 kids a year because we're losing 5 to 7, 8 kids a year. So it's a different deal, and it's a different animal.
This year, 2 starters back, good players, so that helps. Even though you had the number 1 recruiting class again, and everything seems to be covered there, height, length, all the things you're looking for. Meshing them.
Well,
but they're only a year removed from where these guys were.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Sure.
What you have is the team needs those returning players to start, but that's on them. I mean,
you don't worry about that. You're like Saban. You're ready to play.
We could start 5 freshmen this year, if that's what it is, or we could start 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores. I don't know, but Alex and Willie know this team needs them to start, but that's on them. And they got competition. There are people, going nose to nose with them. I would tell you that for me is everybody has an opportunity. Everybody understands they have to share the ball. We played Louisville in the semifinal game. The most shots taken are 9, and we win the game in the NCAA tournament. 9, the most shots taken by one of our. And so what happens is you understand shots don't matter really. If anybody comes to me, it's like, well, wait a minute. Do you want to shoot more balls, or do you want to be more highly thought of to help yourself reach your dreams? Because if you wanted to just shoot more balls, you should have gone to a mid-level school or a low-level school and just shot every ball. Why would you come here? So, again, this is not for everybody. The numbers we recruit are not big numbers. We don't get everyone we want. Everybody, you just choose.
You wish.
And we spend a lot of time at this, not at the expense of our team. I never miss a practice. Every day they're off, I do get in a plane and go somewhere. So we do double time. And that's why I always say the coach at Kentucky cannot, this ain't a 20-year job. Not. Can't do it. You can't, well, you can't live it unless you want to die in a seat. I mean, if you're, you know, it's you're doing double duty.